All right, let's dive in. Today, we're looking at two brand new Google AI tools that are seriously poised to change how we all research, learn, and even create content.
I want you to really think about that for a second. Imagine all those research papers, all those PDFs, all your notes. What if they weren't just static documents? What if they could actually summarize themselves for you, explain the complicated parts, and even help you build something totally new from scratch? Well, that's not science fiction anymore. It's happening right now.
I'm guessing that's pretty much everyone, right? These things are basically a part of our daily lives. So, what happens when you take those tools you know so well and inject them with a super smart, specialized AI? That's exactly what Google's doing, and it's about to completely change how we work with information.
So, first up, let's talk about Notebook LM. And it's really important to get this straight. This is not just another chatbot. You shouldn't think of it like a search engine. Think of it more like your own personal research assistant, or as Google puts it, your thinking partner.
So, the LM is for language model, and yeah, it's powered by Google's top tier AI, Gemini. But the absolute key here is that it's your personal study lab. You feed it your documents, your links, your notes, and it works only with that stuff you gave it. And this slide right here shows the single most important difference. A regular chatbot, it just scours the entire internet, the good, the bad, the weird. But Notebook LM, nope, it's a closed system. It is grounded only in the sources that you provide. And what does that mean? It means the answers you get are super precise, they're cited directly from your material, and you don't get any of that random noise from the web. It's a specialist, not a generalist. And here's where you really see the magic happen. You can throw hundreds of pages of dense text at it, and boom, it'll pull out the main concepts for you. It can automatically create a mind map so you can see how ideas connect, or build out a timeline. It can even give you an audio summary you can listen to, or create an AI video overview. It basically takes flat, boring information and makes it dynamic. Okay, so you've used Notebook LM to make sense of all your research. Now what? Well, you have to do something with it, right? And that brings us to the second tool, Studio AI. If Notebook LM is your research assistant, think of Studio AI as the creative engine that brings all those ideas to life. Studio AI is basically this all-in-one creative space. It pulls together Notebook LM, Google Slides, and other AI models into a single platform. The whole point is to help you create multimedia stuff, like videos and presentations, right from your research, without ever having to learn some complicated video editing software. This is where the whole workflow just clicks. Studio AI takes the outlines and summaries you made in Notebook LM and helps you turn them into a polished video. It will generate an AI voiceover, add captions, let you pick the music and the visual style. It's like having a little production studio right there in your Google account. So we've got these two really cool tools, but how do they actually, work with each other? Let's walk through what the whole process actually looks like from start to finish. It's actually incredibly simple. Just 4 steps. First, you upload all your sources into Notebook LM. Second, you ask the AI to analyze it all, give you summaries and outline, whatever you need. Then third, and get this, it's just one click on a video overview button, and you're in Studio AI. And finally, step 4, you got to have fun customizing your video with different themes and an AI voice, and then just publish. It's a super smooth path from raw info to a finished video. Now, of course, with any powerful new technology like this, especially when you bring it into education, we have to talk about the ethics. This isn't just about making homework easier. It's about fundamentally changing how we learn and create. What we're seeing is a massive shift in what it means to be a student. With tools like these, students aren't just passively finding and collecting information anymore. They now have the power to be active producers, to become creators of knowledge, taking complex ideas and communicating them in totally new and dynamic ways. And a huge part of being a creator is having your own style, right? Studio AI offers a bunch of different visual themes to match the vibe of your project. You can go with a classic whiteboard look for a tutorial or something more dynamic like anime for storytelling. This control is part of the new creative power we have. But of course, with that power comes a lot of responsibility. And this quote really gets to the heart of the matter. The whole point of these tools is to help human intelligence, not replace it. The AI can give you a summary, sure, but you still have to think critically about it. The AI can generate a script, but you have to be the one to check it for accuracy and make sure you're citing your sources. This is the new kind of digital literacy we all need to learn. And so that leaves us with this huge question. As AI gets baked into everything we do for school and work, how do we, as students, as teachers, as creators, make sure we maintain our intellectual integrity? How do we use these amazing tools responsibly? That is the conversation we all need to be having as we move into this wild new future.